Hello. So I'm just back from an initial meeting with a potential client, finding out what she wants to do with her project and finding out how our services might be able to assist her with that. And I found myself explaining to her the design process that we go through. And it's a conversation that I have with all of my clients, and I think it helps explain the process to them. And I thought, I'm having to say this every time to every single new client I have. So it's probably a sign that it's something that you guys might find helpful. So here we go. So if you're having a project done on your house, so a house extension, a loft conversion, or even a new build, not so much, but predominantly sort of alterations to an existing project, it goes through very similar processes, very similar steps. And so the Royal Institute of British Architects, they have something known as the Plan of Works, and that's the framework that these kind of things go through. And so what I do is actually on most domestic projects of that kind of nature, you would start actually at step 2, which is the concept design. So we start at step 2 and come up with a load of design concepts, which is basically idea generation. So it's coming up with loads of ideas and seeing which ones the client likes, which ones they don't like, and developing that sort of design brief up to a point where you've come up with a single option that you then want to develop further. So that's stage 2. Stage 3 is pretty much about putting meat on the bones of that idea, and then if it needs planning permission, it's that stage that you'd actually go about submitting a planning application to seek planning permission. So you then go on to stage 4, which is technical design, and this is more the nuts and bolts of the project. So this is about getting the design to be building regulations compliant, and it's the level of information at stage 4 then, because it goes into that nuts and bolts detail, that most builders would then need to be able to price the job accurately as well. So quite often in stage 4, you would then go about actually sending out design packages to different builders to get prices, to get quotes. And that's, in a nutshell, the design process for a lot of these common builds. I hope you found that helpful. Just a little insight into the design process. And yeah, thank you very much.